it's Jen Gutschmidt. I'm here at the Foxworth Fountain. Do you need an egg cream? I got a guy. Look at this menu. And here to help us discuss all the sweet treats at the Foxworth Fountain is Ryan.
So we're an old-fashioned soda fountain where we have lots of ice cream treats, milkshakes, hand-stirred sodas, sundaes, and fresh baked from scratch cookies. But here we like to kind of focus on our ingredients and our clean label things. So we make all of our syrups from scratch, and we do it the old way. We make egg creams with Fox's Uvette, the only way to do it. And we even make our marshmallows from scratch.
Ryan, what is your favorite thing to make here at the Foxworth Fountain?
I love making sundaes. We make them with these really, really cool glassware we have here. My favorite sundae is the Cookie Cool Breeze, which features our fresh-made cookies. It's probably my favorite thing to make. And I love doing hand-stirred sodas with our syrups.
Do you want to broadcast your ideas through mass media? Step right up to the mic and your stories will be live streamed to multiple social media platforms. What do you think, Dawn?
I think Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and Twitter, as well as Beasley Media at 95.3 FM and 1470 AM. Our cafe crew can reach and build your audience, boost your business. We offer a hands-on approach to any project and use state-of-the-art equipment to create promos, shows, and commercials.
So come on down and join us. We'll see you soon.
Well, it's 1 o'clock and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. Open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought, take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe, and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. The feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work, play, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you today, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
Welcome to all our friends in South Florida. We're a little late, but we are on time.
You were a little lit?
A little lit.
You're a little lit up?
That's right. I took my, you know what I took? I took Essentials. I took Essentials.
I think I might have to take mine.
First of all, if you're going to take it, let's make sure you're by a hospital.
No.
Yeah, because it's like when you cook, we call 911. You know.
That is true. When I cook, we do call 911.
I want to say hello to all our friends in Atlanta, New York City, Chicago, LA. Keep sending them write-ins, and remember, sharing is caring, because I usually say it the other way around because my brain is backwards.
Sharing is caring.
And as you saw at the beginning of the show, we had the mighty interns put together a couple of spots. We want to thank Pharmacy, Foxworth?
The Foxworth Fountain and North Shore Pharmacy, which they were so gracious enough to have us film that spot there with Got a Guy. So check them out. They're on 5th Avenue on Federal Highway, which is heading south.
Federal where?
Federal Highway, just north of Atlantic Avenue. It is an old-time pharmacy that had moved east Delray, and they have an old-school soda fountain in there. My son went, and he just went up for a milkshake, and then he brought one home. There's one in the freezer. I don't know how long it's going to stay in the freezer.
Frozen?
Frozen.
Until the end of time.
I think so. My daughter says it's a little
it's something
frozen.
called glaciers.
He said it is so good. She said it was so delicious.
How come your daughter
I'm a
hasn't
fan.
gone?
Because she just doesn't drive up for a milkshake.
Well, they ain't gonna drive down.
My son just drives to eat for food. Just goes for food.
Really? So if
And
I put a hamburger on a fishing pole,
He'll probably be here. And if it's free, he's in law school, so he's now a little bit running out of money. So if there's free food, we dangle it. We have a room full of interns, and I think they're ordering food because there'll be some hungry kids we got in there.
Unbelievable. I'm going to tell you something. It reminds me when the kids were growing up, I didn't never had enough money to feed them.
That's exactly what it is.
This gang is scary.
But I have to tell you, they are so good, and they work well together, and Mary Giuseppe is working with them on branding and
Mary
social
who?
media. Giuseppe.
Giuseppe?
Giuseppe.
Giuseppe?
Fee.
No P?
No PF.
Mary Giuseppe.
Mary Giuseppe.
I noticed that Mary changed the 30-second spot.
Mary, quite
She
contrary.
changed the 30-second spot because she's the branding guru. And all of a sudden, there's a lot of you. I gotta, we'll talk to you soon, like.
No, it's because we turned it on late.
No, really? Is that what it was?
You turned the sound
Oh,
on
I'm
late.
sorry, I take it back.
You started the promo,
thought-
you just turned it on late.
Hey, Shorty, I thought Mary cut me out of your commercial because all I heard is we'll talk to you soon. I said, what happened to me? Nothing.
You know, you just turned the sound on late. But Jackie did a great job, and Jonathan did a terrific job on Foxworth Fountain. I think Giovanni, I don't know what he's working on. And we've got Syracuse.
Giovanni's making coffee.
We got Syracuse doing social media, and Carrie's working on MailChimp. It is nice to have all hands on deck. Lana's on the board.
Lana.
Kids are good, and tomorrow we will be.
Wait a minute, where's Double J? Where's John?
I don't know where John is.
Where's John?
John wants to go get some water
He went
for
to get
us
some water.
hardworking interns.
Like Jack and Jill.
He wants to get some water. There's water in the fridge.
I don't know.
There's a Spanish John.
Yes,
That's
sir.
John
There's-
Anchor to you.
There, what?
John Anchor, and there's camera 3.
There's water in the fridge.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Water for us.
remember that?
I think John went to go get water for us.
And there you have it. But they're all working really hard, and I'm telling you, this team of interns, if you have any location shoots that we can send them on, or you're looking to spotlight your local business, just like we did with Foxworth Fountain, and we did for Smith Smiles, which is a charity, a foundation that gives back to children in hospitals with children toys across the country. We're going to be at School of Vecchia today. We're going to check out the lighting scene and be there next week filming a promotion spot. So if you're looking to spotlight your business, certainly in summer to bring people in, let us know. What's the phone number, Freddie?
866-224-5422, or use your 8800 and go to Sparkle and talk
Let
to
us
Dawn.
know. Be more than happy to help spotlight your local business as well. This way you get to come on set and we get to see where you are and everyone gets a feel for your location. And tomorrow we will be at Conscious Co-op. Paul, will you be there?
I'm planning to be.
Yolanda, you going?
I'm going to be at the other location.
You know, you're going to be at the other location at
In
2,
the
but you
afternoon.
can come at 10 to Conscious Co-op.
Oh, well, definitely. I'll be there.
Conscious Co-op is at Farmer's Table tomorrow, which is second floor of the Wyndham Hotel in Boca Raton. I think there is upwards of 75, 80 people of like-minded healers. And if they're like-minded like us, it's a little scary because we do this brain mapping thing. But I know they'll be having Joyce Proctor will be there talking about getting your juicy back. We're going to cover your ears because I don't know if you can handle that
I'm not going
one.
to get into that,
Joyce
but
Proctor
I
will
will be
be
taking my doll with me.
the keynote, Get Your Juicy Back, and Sunny Arthur will be doing meditation. Of course, Noah and Kristen will be there leading the pack, and everyone will be there. So check it out. You can go for more information to Noah Crane, NOAHCRANE.com. Register, and it is from 11:30 until 2. I believe it's $30 for all of that, including a nice, as Noah says, a beautiful vegan lunch.
And I got an announcement.
And
Tomorrow we are going to break open the crew. The crew will be in shirted colors, cameras all over the room. We aren't going to be a one camera set no more. I believe maybe 2 to 3.
2 to
Depends
3
on
cameras.
whether or not Shorty has to work. But I guarantee at least 3 cameras on the premises.
Tees for Humanity made their shirts, so we'll be unveiling those either today or tomorrow. So thank you to Tees for Humanity. They'll make any T-shirt. They'll even do the jerseys for you. They have a line online that you can find. It's TEESFOR Humanity. And their sayings, they'll design anything you want, local logos, and they're all made by hand right here in the United States.
Very cool, very cool. All right, so what are we doing?
Thank you, Liz Sant. I got my crunchy on today, so you should all have your crunchy on today as well.
That's
Just
right.
saying.
That's right. And we're still waiting for the men's line.
Liz, next, when you get back in town, maybe you can give him a little powder.
No, I want a
shine.
men's line. How come it's always the women that get the stuff?
What would you like? We want
I
some
want a whole
fierce,
men's line.
You want
There's
fierce
good
lipstick?
smelling stuff. What?
You want some fierce
I
lipstick?
thought you said pierce my lips. I don't want to pierce my lips.
Fierce
I don't
lipstick.
want to eat lead. I don't want to be a leadhead.
You don't. Crunchy has no lead in the
That's right.
lipstick.
So men can get involved. Guys like, the grooming and the smelling good and the stuff. I mean, Paul, you know what I'm talking about.
Well, I'm loaded with sparkles. I'm good to go.
Paul, you look like a Christmas tree in July. I mean, what is it with you and this sparkle stuff?
I
It's
tell
in
you,
my coffee,
we
it's
don't
everywhere.
sweat, we glitter, we sparkle.
There's an old saying that guys used to say. They don't, they
I don't sweat, I glitter.
They ain't sweat.
Just saying. And
Just saying.
Crunchy is coming out with the skincare line. I'm hoping by the time Liz gets back, that you will like. Men's skincare, women's skincare,
Oh, they
all
got
the same.
men's skincare
Yeah.
colors?
Why is your skin different than mine?
But they're gonna be issuing a
course.
men's skin line?
Yes.
I was only kidding. Seriously? Hey,
Seriously.
Paul,
I like it.
we gotta look into this.
All right, Liz, bring on the men's skincare line when you get back in town.
Excellent.
Get your Crunchy on crunchi.com.
Excellent. All right, so let's get into some travel.
Travel time, it is vacation time.
And Paul Variato is on the set. And Paul, I have done some research.
You have. What did you find out?
I found out that there is a cruise line
Yes.
in 4 months travels the entire Earth.
Now that's new to me.
And once again,
That's new to me.
it is my handy dandy crew of interns that came up with this information.
And
a
travels the
365-day cruise.
It falls off when it gets to the end. Zoop.
No, it doesn't fall
For
off.
the flat earthers.
You see
Yeah,
it.
she had me thinking. I said, wait a minute. You didn't see it? I saw the piece
I
of
had you
travel.
thinking that the earth was flat,
s-
didn't I?
Not for nothing. But this cruise, it's a huge boat. I mean, it's huge, this thing, right? And it travels all over. It visits like 49 countries. I mean, I can't remember that. There was so many things. I was amazed. And I said, you can actually travel the earth in 4 months.
I know 6 months we have. I wasn't aware they had one for a full year.
4 months.
I thought you said,
You keep saying a year, and I keep telling you 4
oh,
months.
4 months. Yes.
Listen, 1 and 1 equals 4.
That's what I...
So you have one for 6 months.
Yes, 6
All right,
months.
so maybe it was 6 months. I can't remember. Maybe it was 6 months.
I just want you to know, Liz says they launched the moisturizer yesterday.
For men?
Yep.
Hey, Liz.
Nice.
What are you kidding me? Where is it?
She says you're looking.
Listen, Liz.
Bring it in.
Bring
She
it in.
says you're looking very handsome.
I need to look handsomer. I need some crunchy. Because I want a guy to be able to say, crunch this. You know what I'm saying?
Crunch this, baby.
Crunch this.
Crunch
I
it.
went to a salon talking about weddings, and she sat me down. She says, "I don't like your look at all." It's first the beginning of the conversation. I
She
said,
said
"Well,
that to you.
what do you want to do?" She says, "You definitely need some blonde, and it needs to be redone." That was how the conversation
She didn't
began.
like your hair?
She knows.
She doesn't like your blonde?
She doesn't like the hair. She says, if we're going to be doing weddings, we're going to be working together, definitely have to get some blonde in your hair.
Really?
Next thing you know, I'm going to have a surfboard.
You should
Oh,
get
goodness.
blonde highlights.
That's exactly what she
That's what
said.
she said.
So
Yeah.
she do.
I
Freddie's
can't, I got
actually
no
going to
hair.
shave it all off.
I can get blonde highlights in my hat.
I'm just,
Put the
We can get you a
blonde.
wig.
I can make the top of the hat blonde.
We can get you a wig.
we could get a.
Oh, I
how,
can't stand the wigs.
how about some dreadlocks
No.
Uh-oh.
No.
going down? No.
You know that my hair was as curly as Yolanda's?
Really?
Really?
I'll show you pictures
Yeah.
when I used to play ball. I was a catcher. And that hair is like easy to keep, you know? You wash and go.
Yeah.
My mother used to just put a pick through her hair.
Now, your mother told me that your hair is as curly as Yolanda's. Is that true?
Yeah, pretty much.
It takes you like 6 hours to straighten it out?
No.
Your hair's like all over the place?
It's a little. My hair is much more frizzy than Yolanda's. She's got beautiful
That's
curls.
beautiful. Are you kidding?
Your
Mine
hair
is,
is more frizzy than hers?
Well, this takes a lot of product.
Her hair
so-
isn't frizzy. Her hair's
So
got
it's not
beautiful
frizzy.
tight curls.
Beautiful.
Do you do that on purpose?
Yes.
So if you didn't do the product, would it like
It'd be a fro.
it'd be a fro?
Yeah, it would be more frizzy.
More frizzy?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Shorty has frizzy hair too.
You should see me on the weekends. Just saying.
Back in the days of the bell bottoms, my hair was that way also.
You had hair like her?
Back in the day,
When I played ball, I'm going to show you pictures.
bell bottoms, little goatee.
I had a mustache and frizzy hair.
And I had the goatee, the hair, and the
It's
bell
really,
bottoms.
Really strange. It's really unique. So anyway, if you have frizzy hair on the weekends, we're doing the sizzle.
On the weekends?
We're going to send a camera crew out to follow you around the weekends.
Usually in gym clothes and no makeup is what it is. I lay low on the weekends. Nobody knows me.
I tell you, I'm going to get a mannequin and I'm going to put him in a chair and that'll be me for the weekend. Just
Right
tell
here.
me. Anyway, okay.
Remember our other show we did? Your former partner used to say he wanted to go in the express lane and put a doll in the passenger seat.
Yes, he did that. He got arrested.
Exactly.
He got arrested. He put a fake doll. Do you remember?
Yeah.
You remember him, right?
Yeah.
He had a fake doll, and they pulled him over, and he told the cop, "That's my wife," and the cop didn't take it lightly. Just get out of the car and put cuffs on him.
Really got arrested for
Yeah,
that?
well, they let him go, but they tried to scare him not to do that again. In New York City, that was stored up when I was
All
in New
the
York.
time. Yep.
15 years ago.
LIE, Long Island Expressway.
Long Island Expressway. That's right. Was that you?
You know, we walked in here this morning. It was
It
standing
was the
room
blonde
only.
one. Sorry.
Oh, before you got here, it was standing room only. Where'd everybody go?
Well, what's happening is that we have a special guest coming out in the second hour who was the backup singer to Meatloaf.
And Cher.
And Cher. Cher or Cher?
Cher.
Somebody.
Meatloaf and Cher. She was backup singer
She's
for
a
both.
backup singer. And I asked her, will she sing today? And I brought in a microphone stand and everything, but we can't figure it out. And just like Humpty Dumpty's on the ground there. So she's going to be here, and there was a whole bunch of entourage. And
So she'll be back on the 1 o'clock hour because she was not knowing she was coming on air.
All right. All right, can we get back to cruising?
We need to get back to vacations because you know what? Everyone is off next week.
That's correct. Yeah, big holiday weekend. Travel is huge right now, and cruising is new ships coming online. We have our cruise. We still have a couple of days if anyone wants to do the Brooklyn Cafe cruise, which is on the 14th.
Now,
of
I need to
September.
talk to you about that.
Yes.
There are a few rooms still available. God bless you. For Mariner to the Sea, September 14th, 15th, and 16th. They sneezed.
Somebody sneezed. I got to talk to you about that. We didn't have enough prep time to sell this thing. So I want to do over because what everybody's telling me is that we picked when kids were getting out of school and they're planning vacations in summer and everybody's all over the place. There just wasn't enough time.
I think that's a very good idea because I have heard similar things that it's a conflict with school coming back and whatnot. So we have a couple of choices. We can do another cruise on the Mariner of the Seas, which are 3 or 4 days, or we can do a 3 or 4 day event at Sandals in Jamaica.
You see, I'm beginning to like that a little better.
You like Sandals better?
I think so.
Why?
He just wants the honeymoon.
Because I want a butler.
You want a butler or you want the honeymoon package?
I want the butler. And I want the butler, and I'm going to call him James. James Bond.
Alana, can we go to commercial before he gets a
Why
little
do we
carried
go to
away?
commercial?
We're
We're in
going
the
to come
midst of
back
a conversation
because we're going to
here.
come back and talk about sandals. I don't want to interrupt Paul in the middle, so we're going to come back and talk about some options for future vacations, sandals, a cruise on Mariner of the Seas. Hey guys on social media, let's pose the question: would people prefer to go to Jamaica in sandals with the Brooklyn Cafe TV, or on a cruise on Mariner of the Seas? Let's see what our survey says.
Let's take a survey.
Survey says, give us a call, 888-994-4995.
Or write in and tell us your message.
We'll be right back.
All right.
Discover how you can unleash your body's natural regenerative power with Liquid BioCell. A scientifically proven, holistic anti-aging supplement, Liquid BioCell redefines the way we age and how we perform. Formulated with an exclusive collagen and hyaluronic acid combination, Liquid BioCell supports joints, muscle fitness, and restores youthful skin from within. Contact Renata at 561-306-7176 or visit 4health4beautyonline.com. Anti-aging from the inside out. Call today, 561-306-7176.
Are you ready? Does your family have an emergency preparedness plan? BeBetterPrepared.info is an affordable way to prepare yourself and your family for the worst. Stock up with emergency gear and the knowledge you need to be ready in case of an emergency. From first aid, safe water supplies, to shelter, BeBetterPrepared.info is a convenient way to quickly stock up on survival and camping gear at an affordable pre-packaged price. Order Elite Ready Pack to get started. No matter what the situation, go to BeBetterPrepared.info and you will be prepared if disaster strikes or for your camping needs.
I am Crunchy because knowledge is power. Crunchy is a revolutionary line of safe and high-performing toxin-free cosmetics that are redefining beauty. You no longer have to sacrifice your health for your beauty or your beauty for your health. Be conscious about what are in your cosmetics and how they affect your body. Contact me at 703-509-2592 or explore at crunchywithanI.com/Liz Sant, LIZSANDT. Again, it's 703-509-2592.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
And we're back on Travel Thursday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Give us a call, 888-994-4995.
How do you know that number?
We have a question. The question is, would you prefer to go to Sandals in Jamaica with the Brooklyn Cafe TV and crew, or Mariner of the Seas on Royal Caribbean with, what'd you say? Free voucher to Johnny Rockets. Seriously.
Johnny who?
That's on
Johnny
the ship.
Rockets on the ship.
Now,
That's okay, but that's on Mariner of the Seas.
Now let me ask you a question. Let's start with a survey.
Hola.
Hola.
I got that.
Who's?
I don't know.
Tony Kamikala?
Garnica.
Yes, she's one of our followers on Cruise Optics. Yeah, big follower. Thank you.
Tony, hola, ¿cómo estamos, querida? Okay, listen. Let's take a survey. Let's ask. Oh, look.
Survey says. Sean, did you get to put that out? All right, let's see
do
what,
you guys got
what
a
the
mic in
answer
there?
is.
Anybody got a mic?
Mike.
You got a mic? Let's start with you. What do you got? Yes. Which one do you like better?
What?
It's funny. The guy with the mic doesn't even know the question.
Question is, would you prefer to go to Jamaica Sandals or Mariner of the Seas
Time is
on a
sick.
Royal Caribbean cruise?
I kind of went to Jamaica Sandals once for my brother's bachelor party. So
You did?
Yeah, we went to Jamaica. No, it was Barbados and Jamaica. So.
How old is your friend that got married?
My brother, he's 30 now. He just turned 30 this month.
Oh, so he had his bachelor party
Yeah,
in
like
Jamaica.
2 years ago.
We do bachelor
Is
parties.
he still
we do
married?
bachelorette
Yeah, he's still
parties.
married, happily.
He's still married. So I guess it works.
Well, did he have the trial honeymoon? I mean, trial wedding, sorry.
Yeah, we took a cruise ship there.
So you went?
Yeah, with
Wow.
him.
So you went to Sandals?
Yeah.
So you like Sandals better than the cruise?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one.
What do you like about Sandals?
It's the beach, very close to the beach. It's basically on the beach and the slides. It's very nice.
Is it true you were swimming naked
No,
with the hippos?
I thought
you
about it.
off.
I contemplated
You
it,
were
but I
Pigs,
said
pigs.
no.
Ah.
Were you swimming with the pigs?
No, I wanted to, but I said no because it looks embarrassing.
Actually, the pigs, though, are in Bahamas, not in Jamaica.
So they
Oh.
took a cruise.
Yeah.
They
I
took
went
a
to both.
cruise to Sandals. How about you, gang? Cruise or
Wait a minute, you didn't
Sandals?
ask. You didn't ask the one.
Lana Lana. She's the leader of the pack. Just saying.
I don't know. I feel like sandals. I'm hearing myself double with these headphones on. Okay, I feel like sandals. I don't know. I've been on a cruise once and I didn't like it, so I'm gonna say sandals.
Sandals.
There's
All
two
right.
sandals.
But we need to expand the survey. Because if we're just talking to Sandals, we're talking about couples.
Right. So then it would be
Sandals.
beaches.
Or if it's going to be families, then we're
What?
talking about beaches.
So what?
Two
If-
people go, it's a couple.
Well, if they go
Sandals,
as a couple, then
they're
they're
fine.
sandals.
Right. Right. They have, it's either, if it's a couple, we're talking Sandals. If we're talking families or singles, we're talking about beaches.
So we're going to the beach, or we're going?
Beaches is the name of the resort, like
Or
Sandals is the name of the resort.
This gets so complicated. Okay, so beaches or
For
sandals?
families and singles, or Sandals for couples.
Now, can you do both on the same trip, or it has to be
Yes.
itemized?
Well,
right.
you can go between the two.
Well, they're adults. They can do whatever they want. They can say beaches or sandals. If they go in as a couple, they go in as a couple. It
Well, they're
doesn't
going to
mean
be
anything.
in a king-size bed if they go to...
Listen, in a king-size bed, you can build a bridge. It doesn't matter. All right, so we got 2 for sandals. Beaches is still sandals.
It's
still under the
it's
same
owned by
family, yes.
Sandals, but it is specifically
But it's still
designed for
Sandals.
family.
No. He's talking more about the guidelines of like what happens, like what's
Correct.
going on, the events and what they do is more geared for Sandals. Is more geared for the couples.
Right, but my point is, let's say you say beaches. Let's say I say
Well, if I say beaches, then he's not
it's
doing
sandals.
his job.
No,
Right.
it's sandals. No, let's say that you're single and you say beaches.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
But it's still sandals.
that's not the question.
What is the question?
You're making me so anxious right now that I can't breathe.
You know, me too.
Oh. The question is, would you prefer to go to Jamaica, land, beach, hotel, Butler, or would you prefer to go on Mariner of the Seas on a cruise? Really,
So
we
it's
need to break
cruise
it down
or-
for you.
Cruise or Jamaica?
There you go.
That's how I walked into this place.
Cruise or Jamaica.
Now I can answer the
That's
question.
Thank you.
Now I
You walked
can.
into it, but you walked.
No, I
Right
feel
out.
like who's on first? I don't know third base.
But Paul's got a lot of things here, so
But
tell
hold on a
us what the
second.
deal
Now he
is.
can answer the question.
Wow.
John.
He answered. He said
No, he
sandals.
didn't understand the
Yeah,
question.
I was confused.
That's right. So it was I.
Okay.
The
I
cruise.
can't breathe.
He's saying the cruise.
Cruise. So he's cruise.
Oh, you
one
changed
cruise,
your mind?
You see, 1 cruise and 1 Jamaica. That's what we got.
I'll throw in my 2 cents because obviously my honeymoon is on the Mariner of the Seas.
Oh.
So you want cruise.
So we went with cruise.
So you're not gonna go with sandals. You're gonna go with cruise.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got 2 cruise and 1 land.
I'm going with cruise.
3 cruise and 1 land.
You know, I've never been on a cruise. Cruise.
4 cruise and 1 land.
What do you want?
What do you want?
I want both.
Well, you can
I
have
want to take a
both.
cruise to the land and the land back to the cruise
You
and
do
back.
that.
I don't know what I want.
Hey, crew, what do you guys want? Jamaica or a cruise? Sean, Jamaica or a cruise?
I picked the cruise.
A cruise.
5.
Jackie, Jamaica or a cruise?
Jamaica.
5 to 2.
Okay.
Who else we have in there? We got Carrie.
Jamaica or a cruise?
Jamaica.
I hope you're keeping count. Jonathan?
Jamaica.
7-2. What
Gio?
about Gio?
Giovanni.
Jamaica?
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
8-2
And
and
how about
Mary.
Mary?
Mary's in there. Mary, where are you? Mary, quite contrary.
Jamaica.
9 to 2.
9 to 2.
What do you got going on in there?
Oh, we got a whole crew in there.
First of all, let me tell you something. This is
I
your.
go away for 2 weeks.
This is your fault. What you see going on in there is a creation of Mr. You. Okay? With the social media stuff, we got Instagram now.
We got Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, 30-second promo spots, and I don't even know what else we
They're
got.
doing production now. They did production for the pharmacy. We did. They did a take on.
They did Smith
Miriam.
Smiles. They did Miriam's book, A Breed Apart.
Oh, I need to call Smith Smiles. Thank you for reminding me of
A
that.
lot
And they-
going on in
and
that
they,
room.
They are doing all the editing in there. They're doing social media and they're sharing it all out. Then behind us we have a crew because pretty soon you're gonna need 2 people to run that board. There's phone lines going in there and everything else, and all of that. And we're going on a cruise, apparently to Jamaica.
Apparently, the cruise goes
I
to
mean-
Bahamas.
Bahamas.
All right, so it looks like we're back on the cruise thing again.
We're back on the cruise thing again.
Let me say, I saw a video of Mariner of the Seas getting ready for my trip and everything else.
Fabulous.
It looks. At first I saw it on Facebook and I said, oh, they were just showing off a cruise ship. They didn't say what cruise ship it was. And I was looking around. It looked amazing and everything else. It ended up being the Mariner of the Seas, which got me even more excited. Because so then there's actually videos of the new revamped ship. They just revamped the ship itself.
Did you book your trip already?
Yeah, I booked my trip. I booked my trip last year.
Now let me ask you a question. Did you get the top of the ship? Very top?
Not the very top, but I'm up there. I'm like.
The balcony?
Did you get a balcony? Balcony or an ocean view?
I got a balcony.
Balcony's wonderful.
What is is the balcony inside or outside?
Balcony's on the outside.
It
Yeah.
can't be on the inside.
No,
You
no.
have a
You can have
balcony
a
on the inside.
promenade view.
Oh, they do.
They do.
On
There's
the
a balcony on the inside?
on the,
The way the inside of the ship works is there's like 6 or 7 floors. It goes all the way up, and there's actually balconies that lead in, sort of like have you ever been to like an NBC Suites or anything like that, where
Yeah.
they have the balconies inside?
Inside.
It's the same thing.
You know, it's really strange. I went on a cruise and I got lost for 3 hours. I was in the wrong side of the ship and I couldn't get back.
I almost got lost in an elevator.
How do you get lost in an elevator?
It closed and I didn't know where to go.
So you stayed up and down for the whole ship?
Pretty much until my parents found me, yeah.
But Tommy, if you go to the top, when are you leaving?
We are leaving the Monday after our wedding, so that'd be October 15th.
Okay, so you're going to be going before us.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to go all the way to the top. Get an upgrade. I know I got a guy. Get an upgrade to the very top. Because I want to see the very top.
It's the owner's suite.
The owner's suite.
That's where the Marlins owner is.
I'm not there yet.
And when are you going? When's the honeymoon?
It's October 15th. It would be that Monday, I think, through either that Thursday or Friday.
So you're going the 4 days?
Yeah, the 4
Oh,
days.
that's a beautiful trip.
Should we crash the honeymoon?
We should. And you can bring the cameras.
My sister already has. She was watching the videos with me, and she's like, "Oh, I'm buying a ticket. I'm coming with you." And
cruises are contagious.
They are.
They are so contagious.
But the ship is so big that you really, if you do, like, let's say you were to crash the honeymoon, there's so much stuff to do there that I was looking up everything. And then they have like part of the excursions they have with Atlantis. My wife has always wanted to swim with dolphins, so we're going ahead and we're actually going to be swimming with the dolphins at the Atlantis.
You're not
resort.
swimming with the pigs?
You can swim with the pigs too.
I'm not swimming with pigs.
Now I am ordering 1,000 little, like those ducks, fake pigs, and we're gonna throw it in the pool in here so you can wade with the pigs.
If you put the camera on, here is the
camera's
back of the Mariner. And you can see the flow rider that's on the back. And you can see where you have the
wall and the dome.
They have the climbing wall, but they also have this dome where it's virtual reality. You wear the glasses, and you pick your music, and you pick the activity, and you live it in the dome. It's in virtual reality.
I had a dream that Dawn was in the dome. Dawn was in the dome, and it blew her out the dome. And she went all the way out to the ocean.
Like I said, I'm cutting you off today.
Yeah.
Imagine
You're
that.
in a silly mood.
Talk about animation.
But you gotta understand what went on.
And they got slides going down. You know.
Yeah, Tom, if you had been
to
here
the
at
water.
10:30, there were tables and remotes and changing lights. We've got new lights up in here, and we had standing room only. Susan was here, her mom was here. We had a singer here, Coach Nick, and his son. I even said to his son, "What's your name?" He goes,
2.0, the Bubble
I
Gum
said, "You're
King."
2.0. He says, "No, Nick." I'm like, "Yeah, and I knew that."
His real name?
Yeah.
I don't even know their real name.
But I knew
Do
it
you
was
know
Nick
Syracuse's
Jr.
real name?
Sean.
Did you know that?
Of course.
Holy
We got Sean, Dawn, and John John. No wonder you can't remember anyone's name. They just all rhyme.
I can't. And we got on this texting yesterday, and I got all lost.
No, we got John and John is what I meant, Alana. 2 Johns.
All right, so Paul, what is the website and the V-card information to get on a trip?
Well, they can contact me online at www.cruiseoptics.com. They can find us on my V card, and it's 80800 Cruise Optics. By telephone, 561-232-2626. And now we're also on the Knot for our weddings.
You're on the what?
The Knot.
The Knot.
N-O-T?
K-N-O-T.
Yeah, I know.
Along with Steve and the rest of the crew. I mean, we're all there together working on either weddings here or destination weddings. And in fact, if anyone's getting married, they can get married on the Mariner before we head out. Or if they want to do Jamaica, we can go and do a wedding in Jamaica. And the wedding in Jamaica will be free.
We're going to do a cartoon character because I was told they're going to call you Captain Marriage.
Captain.
With blonde hair.
Highlights with you.
My hat's going to get highlighted.
We need 2 for 1. You and Paul can go get some highlights together.
Unbelievable. I mean,
Freddie,
this
it's
is
going to end up being a flashback.
But there's a lot of vacations, and if you're looking to go away and it seems as if everything is shutting down in South Florida next week or for the summer, I don't know, everyone's going away because the 4th of July is on a Wednesday.
Right.
So people are taking this weekend, and then they're taking Tuesday the 3rd, then they're taking the 4th, and if they go away the 4th, they're taking the 5th. And I think next week everything is shutting down, except us. We'll be here pretty much every day,
Well,
except for the
and
fourth.
SoFlo
And
Networks
SoFlo.
is shutting down.
And you have something going on, don't you?
On Monday?
Yeah, we have 2 events on Monday. We have the
Two events?
We have 2 events. We have a lunch event at the Olive Garden. It's a free event that we set up for business owners to connect and meet. And then the Corner Porch has opened their doors for us. It's $10, and we're going to have happy hour pricing the whole time. We're going to have a nice little evening event for those that can't come during lunch to be able to network and connect.
And what time is the evening?
It's 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
And what time did he stay open late?
Yeah, they're a restaurant. They stay open like 10 or 11 or something like that.
No, so I think it's late, like 11, because when I left here at one of the events, I went there to eat, and it was late. We got out of here at 9, so it's got to be like 10, 10:30, and it was still going on. It was a band and everything. That's a beautiful place.
It's unbelievable.
You have an event here also, do you not?
Yeah, on July 26th, we're gonna be back here again for the SoFlo Connect and Networking Social. That's one of our 10 events that we have set up for the month of July.
It was fabulous last time.
10 events in July?
Fantastic.
Yeah. We have Monday. Monday. There's always 2 events going on. I did that for myself so that I can make sure that I keep doing other business throughout the week, because these events before and after usually take a lot of time. So
It's really important for local businesses, and we even had this last summer. So many people say to us, we're regrouping over the summer.
Over the summer.
We're shutting down, and we're going to take a step back, and we're going to look at our business, and we're going to think about it. And I said, summer's not the time to take a step back and think about it. Summer's the time to grow and push. So when you're pushing and growing, you're set for fall. I mean, we moved here in summer. Everyone said you were moving and moving to FM 5 days a week, and you're moving, you're increasing your rent. It's the time to do it, because you got to keep pushing and going, because once fall comes, you're just going to have an explosion. So don't sit back and take your summer vacation off. You just got to keep going.
You got to keep going, and you always want to promote your business, no matter what you do. It's an everyday event. You know, Paul comes out here and he's pushing vacations. You notice gasoline and diesel fuel
up.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What in the world is going on?
Yeah.
So it's even expensive to drive, right?
Mm-hmm.
So things are going up. These prices stay consistent. I mean, you get a real good deal. Now, people were asking me, Paul, another problem. We did not clarify, what do you need to travel? Do you need a passport, or do you get it away with a driver's license or a birth certificate?
You must have 2 things. You have to have a driver's license that's valid with your picture on it. That's a must. And you also have to have a valid passport. And if the itinerary of the cruise that you're taking, it includes Cuba, and Cuba is a really hot destination, your passport must be valid 6 months beyond the date of your cruise.
Usage.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And you additionally have to do 2 other things if you're going to Cuba. You have to buy a visa, which you get when you get your ticket, which is $75 for everyone that's going, and you must book at least a half-day excursion, and that's how the Cuban government makes its money.
Now, it's really interesting, because I want you to call your mother today and tell her I was wrong.
No, you were right.
I was wrong. I said, she don't need a visa.
No,
you got a
you said
passport.
she did.
Yeah, she'll get a visa when she
You
gets a
said
ticket.
to her, you don't even remember what you
I
said.
know.
I was just going to turn to you and say you were right, and you just told me you were wrong.
I told her she could use a passport.
You said, do you need a visa? And she said, I don't know. I need to call Paul. So there you have it. Mom and Dad, you need a visa to go to Cuba.
And an
Paul will get
excursion.
it.
When did they add the excursion?
The excursion has been, I guess it was since they opened Cuba. But, you know, you really want an excursion. I mean, if you want to see part of the island, you want to get somebody who knows the island. You get one of those excursions either on an air-conditioned bus, or if you want to ride a 57 Chevy convertible, you can do that.
And an excursion, you're going to drive a car?
No, they'll drive you. You'll be
Oh,
the
okay.
passengers in the back. And you get a sense of the culture, the people, the food of Cuba, which is part of the reason
Have
why
you
you want
done
to
a
get
trip
there.
to Cuba?
No, that's on my bucket list for 2018, 2019.
Now, that's an interesting trip.
We need to rename the bucket list. So we should do things before we kick the bucket. It should be called a life list or something.
The what list?
Life.
Life
Living
list? Life list is not a good name.
Life list. John, ready to go to commercial? Alana, you ready? Give us a call, 888-994-4995. Let us know what's on your life list.
No, on your bucket list. Forget about that. What's on your bucket list that we
Or that.
we're
Where
gonna
would you
make it
like to
happen?
go? Write in or give us a call, and we'll be right back.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true. Cruise Planners and
Hey, Dawn, do you know what CBD is?
What is CBD, Freddie?
CBD is a cannabidiol. My goodness gracious, I'm Puerto Rican and I can announce that. Cannabidiol, which is found in the hemp plant. CBD can help regulate your mood, improve your sleep, reduce inflammation, and you know what? It even increases immunity.
Did you know that our internal systems are already made to receive the CBD? It's made of natural botanicals without any psychotropic effects. Do you know what that is?
I have no idea what that means.
It means you can get healthy without getting high.
That's right. Now, people come to the studio, we give them CBD, and what's the first thing they ask me? Can I drive home? I said, did you drive here? Yes. Well, then you're going to drive home. So if you want CBD and the experience to feeling better, reducing anxiety, what do you got to do?
Give him a call at 561-674-7446. It is the #1 legal and leading CBD company in the United States. Safe for all ages. Where do you visit, Freddie?
You visit livelovecbd.com.
livelovecbd.com. Tell them Dawn and Freddie sent you.
In a world of instant gratification, how do you find appreciation? It's time to be heard. Become a radiating magnet and allow the law of attraction to come fully into play. Being completely in the moment speaks louder than words and actions. It's time to become fully present. It's time to put Humpty Dumpty together again. Call or text 561-351-9134. Become your radiating self. Contact Clyde at 561-351-9134.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn. Welcome back.
Whoa.
Oh, it is only Thursday. Holy smokes.
That's right.
We need more sparkles going that way, Dawn.
I'm going to tell you something. If you want to go on a cruise and you don't go on this cruise, it's going to be one P.O. Puerto Rico. That's right. Don't be looking at me that way. You put sparkles all over me. What do you think? I can't even see. I got so much glitter in my
Paul
eye.
has 4 bucket list destinations.
4. Write them down.
Write them down. These are wonderful river cruises.
You know, we talked about that. My son thinks I was crazy, and I must have misunderstood.
No. These are promotions that we're running for the summer into the fall. One of them is a 15-day Grand European tour, state-of-the-art Viking longship, March through November, Amsterdam to Budapest. And it is beginning at $3,499 a person.
Hold on a second.
For 15 days?
15 days.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
You're going to go to Budapest for 15 days?
No.
Amsterdam.
You're going to Amsterdam, Kinjard, Cologne, and about 5 other cities.
On the river?
On the river.
A Viking boat?
A Viking boat.
This
is brand new one, state of the art.
But hold on, is this like a boat that looks like a Viking ship?
It's about 150 feet long.
Oh,
it's
huge.
ultra modern. Yeah.
It's not like a Viking ship.
Sorry.
It's called the Viking River Cruise.
Now,
Don't you watch TV?
No. Do they have like gambling and stuff on this?
They don't have gambling on it, but some of the ports they do. You'll have gambling on it.
On and on?
Yeah. And
now, what do you do on a river? I mean, I could see an ocean, and you see a whale or a turtle once in a while.
The large cruise ships, there's enough to keep you busy the whole time. But when you're going on a riverboat, part of the experience is it's smaller. You're in smaller ports. You get to go off and mix with the local people. Go to Italy and you can make mozzarella, or go and source some of the food that they'll be using to dinner with the chef. So it's a much more intimate experience. The culinary is superb. The wines are local to the regions where you're going.
Oh, this is really cool. This sounds really cool.
It sounds amazing.
It's like
right?
you're going to different ports of entry
and you're mixing with the local culture. So when you're off the ship at lunch, you're going to a small restaurant with 10 tables, and they'll help you order in the language of whatever country you might be in at the time.
See, I can get into that.
Well, the benefits of the river cruise is you can get into ports where you normally couldn't on a
Ship
cruise.
can navigate into these ports where these boats are able to go and navigate in through it. There's one on the Rhine. It's 8 days, state-of-the-art longship, starting at $2,000 a person.
So where does that one go?
That one goes March to December. It goes to Cologne, it goes to Heckelberg, Strasbourg, and Breckhall.
So this is in Germany?
Germany.
So the Rhine River,
Rhine
which
River
is a
runs
famous,
through Germany.
famous river.
Right.
So you get to visit those points of entries, and if you like German food, and I assume the beer, I guess, must be like
It's
outrageous,
superb.
right?
You get 8 days, the Danube Waltz cruise.
The what?
Danube Waltz.
Where the
You
hell is that?
You want a waltz?
It goes from Budapest to Passau, and it goes to 4 cities along the Danube River.
And that could be a party boat. You know what happens in Budapest?
$2,000 a person.
You know what happens in Budapest? You ever seen the movie? All sorts of stuff happens.
Wonderful, yeah, wonderful.
All sorts of stuff.
And 8 days, Paris and the heart of Normandy.
Holy
My wife will love
smokes.
that one.
That sounds amazing,
Whoa,
too.
why you
It's a
can't-
wine
Say you
cruise.
did the last one, the best one. For
$2,000 a person, and of course higher if you want a more exquisite
Upgrade.
room. But these are for people who really want to intermingle with the culture, get a flavor of where they're going, and have the time to enjoy 8 days or 12 days or 15 days. And it's a totally different experience than going on a Royal Caribbean Mariner of the Sea or going to Jamaica and going to a resort. This is where it's people to people, it's soaking in the culture and doing things that are, as you talked about before, a bucket list.
It's like when your kids get to travel over the summer, and my
And you
kids
wish
have
you were
been quite
there.
fortunate. Oh, they're summer abroads. My son got to do a trip like that last year, and oh my goodness, how unbelievable.
Sarah went to school all over Europe. She's been she could write a book.
Sometimes I wish we could come back as our kids because the experiences, just wait, you'll see that they have had.
Yeah, wait till you
is
see what goes on
amazing.
now. This
Well,
whole culture has changed.
Let me ask you with this, and because that's actually a good part of that question, is on these cruises, is the demographic of the people that go on those cruises, is it generally older, or is it generally, because cruise ships has a very young population with it. Is this more of an older style, like a little more laid back, or is it just as a?
It depends upon the ship. They have a ship that is specifically for millennials to go. So everything is state-of-the-art electronics. Everything is ultra-modern, and it's geared for more activity. We have other trips that would be geared for someone who's a baby boomer, and it's a little bit more sedate. Some people have difficulty walking, though we take care of that with special needs. So depending upon the age, depending upon the activities, depending upon what your tastes are, we could do a wine cruise, we can do a food cruise, we could actually custom make the cruise to what the activities are. So we have affinity groups that go on these trips, and they specify they want to go and they want to dance, or they want to go see culture, they want to see music, and we'll plug that into the right cruise so that's exactly what you and your group would want to do, or you and your wife would want to do.
It's funny, when I lived in Puerto Rico, I went to high school there, we used to go to San Juan to hang out. It took us an hour to get up there.
Yeah.
And we used to visit the different hotels, because when the cruise lines come in, they used to get on all of these different deals, right? We used to meet people from all over the world. All over the world. The age group didn't matter. I mean, we were young. We were in high school. I was what? I don't know, 15, 16. And we used to hang out in these places. And they loved to dance. There were people learning to dance on the floor. It was just like a giant party.
You like to dance? You love to dance.
Yeah.
You know how to waltz?
I don't even know how to spell that.
Yes, you do.
But I'm willing to learn. But the funny thing is that in these cruises, it sort of makes it, there's like a bonding that occurs with people. Do they still do that where they put you with other people to sit at a table?
Yes, you can ask for a table for 2, 4, 6, or 8, and now they have pick your own dining, so you can go there. But the beautiful part of cruising is that you have the opportunity to intermingle with people of different cultures, different ages, and you get to learn more about the world and
I love that.
More about. As Americans, we tend to be a little bit more provincial. We stay among our own. But the beautiful part of it is you get to see other cultures. I remember last time I was at Sandals, there were people from South America, people typically from Europe. They go for 2 weeks and they'll stay at Sandals for 2 weeks. And we met people from South America. We met people from Europe. We met people from the Orient.
I went on a cruise and the gentleman and his wife had 4 daughters from Australia.
How cool must have that been?
So I say to him, boy, Australia, oh, that's on the bucket list. Everybody got to go down to Australia.
Down under.
So the guy tells me, you don't want to go. And I said, why? He says, do you know how they land a plane in Australia? Do you know how they land a plane?
No.
Now, this is in the day. I don't know if it's changed, so don't write to me. They circle the airport because it's between the mountains until it runs out of gas, and then it falls out the air and it lands.
Oh, stop it.
Stop. That is so not true.
It doesn't fall out of gas. But they do circle the airport until they get it right. It's like
well,
George
everyone
Washington.
circles the airport till they get it right, and then you land.
No, Washington, D.C. with the monuments and the Capitol. You know how tricky it is to land a plane in Washington, D.C.? You've never seen a documentary.
You mean Reagan Airport?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To land a plane in Reagan Airport, you got to know what you're doing because you got to slow it down. You got to same thing with Australia. You got to spin and drop.
I got to tell you, I'm hoping everyone that lands the plane that I'm on knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where I'm going.
I don't really want to get on a plane where
I'm
they
just
don't
hoping they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Well, think of the Caribbean islands, because one of my, going back to a previous life, one of my clients was a pilot, and the islands are short, and the jets take a lot of room. So as they're taking off, they have to take off and sharp bank in between 2 mountains.
They scraped the mountains in St. Thomas, and they had to chisel that down. Did you hear about that? It was a plane. The bottom of the plane scratched up against the mountain, so they had to lower the mountain.
You guys in there, I don't know what research you're giving him, but we really got to be a little bit more on point. He's now chiseling the mountains with his research.
You don't believe me?
Actually, that's actually true.
It is a true story.
Believe it or not, everything else probably isn't, but that's the one thing.
I'm telling you, if you look up,
they had to
chisel it down.
They had to make it a little bigger so that they can get the bigger planes.
That's right.
It's really what
and
it
you
was.
know how I know this? I used to go to St. Thomas with my mom, and she rests in peace. We used to buy booze in St. Thomas because it was cheap. My mother didn't even drink, but we needed booze for the house. So my mother used to say, we're going to take off here, and that mountain's in the way. And I says, yeah, Mom, don't worry, they're working on it. You can see the machines when they were lowering it. That's why your cruise is a whole lot better.
Give Paul a call, 561-232-2626, cruiseoptics.com to plan your vacation, what's on your bucket list, your life list. Go to Jamaica with us or the Mariner to the Seas.
You really surprised me.
SoFlo Mixers is Monday.
I'm glad you're here.
You can check it out at Corner Porch as well as...
She wouldn't believe a word I said.
Where's the lunch one on Monday?
It's at Corner Porch. Oh, no, it's at the Olive Garden.
Olive Garden on Monday, and tomorrow we'll be at Conscious Co-op, but we'll be right back in 2 and 2. We're talking CBD. There's a huge announcement that just came out.
Huge.
Can't wait to fill you in.
Get your paper and pencil ready.
We'll be right back.
Hey, it's Jen Gutschmidt. I'm here at the Foxworth Fountain. Do you need an egg cream? I got a guy. Look at this menu. And here to help us discuss all the sweet treats at the Foxworth Fountain is Ryan.
So we're an old-fashioned soda fountain where we have lots of ice cream treats, milkshakes, hand-stirred sodas, sundaes, and fresh bake from scratch cookies. But here we like to kind of focus on our ingredients and our clean label things. So we make all of our syrups from scratch, and we do it the old way. We make egg creams with Fox's Uvette, the only way to do it. And we even make our marshmallows from scratch.
Ryan, what is your favorite thing to make here at the Foxworth Fountain?
I love making sundaes. We make them in these really, really cool glassware we have here. My favorite sundae is the Cookie Cool Breeze, which features our fresh made cookies. It's probably my favorite thing to make. And I love doing hand-stirred sodas with our syrups.
Do you want to broadcast your ideas through mass media? Step right up to the mic and your stories will be live streamed to multiple social media platforms. What do you think, Dawn?
I think Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and Twitter, as well as Beasley Media, 95.3 FM and 1470 AM. Our cafe crew can reach and build your audience, boost your business. We offer a hands-on approach to any project and use state-of-the-art equipment to create promos, shows, and commercials.
So come on down and join us. We'll see you soon.
Tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a cruise planner's travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true. Cruise planners and American
Science has
Express.
confirmed that real health comes from raw, organic, and wild foods. Essentials is a complete program of 5 products to help your body function as nature intended. Premium Ancient Superfood Algae offers energy and stamina. Food-based digestive enzymes help prevent occasional heartburn and may reduce stress from processed foods and heavy metals. Our proprietary probiotics help support immune health, regulate bowels, and eliminate toxins. Improve your mood, mental clarity, focus, faster rejuvenation, and better sleep. Order now at eatessentialsnow.com. Essentials, life-enhancing ingredients in the palm of your hand. eatessentialsnow.com. Science has confirmed that...
This is Alyssa, the Paint Girl. Car accidents happen. Get the most affordable, convenient, superior vehicle repair with concierge service. The Paint Girl provides pickup and delivery with no additional cost. Our body shops have over 30 years combined experience. The Paint Girl handles all makes, models, lease return repairs, and insurance claims. Your smart choice for vehicle repair, The Paint Girl. Call 954-691-7024. That's 954-691-7024.
Travel and will create an unforgettable unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Science has confirmed that real health comes from raw, organic, and wild foods. Essentials is a complete program of 5 products to help your body function as nature intended. Premium ancient superfood algae offers energy and stamina. Food-based digestive enzymes help prevent occasional heartburn and may reduce stress from processed foods and heavy metals. Our proprietary probiotics help support immune health, regulate bowels, and eliminate toxins. Improve your mood, mental clarity, focus, faster rejuvenation, and better sleep. Order now at eatessentialsnow.com. Essentials, life-enhancing ingredients in the palm of your hand. Eatessentialsnow.com.
This is Alyssa, the paint girl. Car accidents happen. Get the most affordable, convenient, superior vehicle repair with concierge service. The Paint Girl provides pickup and delivery with no additional cost. Our body shops have over 30 years combined experience. The Paint Girl handles all makes, models, lease return repairs, and insurance claims. Your smart choice for vehicle repair, The Paint Girl. Call 954-691-7024. That's 954-691-7024.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Well, it's 1 o'clock, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought, take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe, and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. The feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work, play, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you today, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
Whoa! Welcome, welcome, welcome. That's what happens when we got nobody on the gate. Ouch, that hurt my ear.
I say nothing because you know what?
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Joe? How's that sound for you?
Much better.
Hey.
You know what happens when you say the same thing over and over and over again? Like when to your children, you know what?
You get deja vu.
At some point you go, you know what? I'm not going to say it anymore. Everyone's just going to learn on their own.
There you go.
And you knew it was going to happen,
Welcome,
and there you have it.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to all our friends in South Florida. I'm doing my coffee on the air because there was no milk on the set, but we have some now.
Thank you very much. What kind of coffee did you make for today, Freddie?
I made the Brooklyn Cafe coffee from Don Pablo. We have our own coffee now. Come on down and Tony make you a cup. Yeah, right. Good luck with that.
Hey, I made the first pot.
No, you didn't.
I do too.
No, you didn't.
Who made it?
I know you did.
All right, we've cut him off now. He's had 3 cups of coffee and some essentials, Susan. He is done. He is flying today.
Flying. Come and get your essentials. I want you to come down and have a conversation with me. I'm excited about the show here for a lot of reasons. A lot of stuff going on today. Lots. Wait till you check this out.
It was Travel Thursday, our first segment on the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Give Paul a call. We are now looking to go on Mariner to the Seas or Sandals Jamaica, which is sandals or beaches. We have to decide if you want to take the family or just want to go as couples. So give Paul a call at 561-232.
Yeah, I'm punching.
2626. You know what I was going to say?
Essentials?
I was going to say,
You're sluggish, baby.
give Paul a call. Give Paul a call.
Give Paul a call.
561-232-2626. You can find us today on Thursday. Thank you again to Jody and Bobby for Thursday on the radio, 95.3 FM,
Much appreciated.
1470 AM. Joe is on board if we haven't blown out his ears, 888-565-1470. We have a full house of interns, but I have to tell you what happened. We've promised the kids, and I call them kids because they're our kids' ages, we could order luncheon today. So they order lunch, and I keep saying, where's the food? I see Jackie go in, and Jackie goes out like 3 times. Then Gio leaves. He's gone. I think he just left. I said, where's the food? They sent Gio to pick it up.
They don't deliver?
I said, they don't deliver? You didn't do Uber Eats? What? They said, no, it's 4 miles away.
Syracuse, what happened? No delivery?
What happened to your food, guys?
Where's the food? Oh, look at it.
Someone needs to call Giovanni right now.
What happened? Well, why would you send Giovanni, who doesn't live in the area? He's from South Florida.
Because he said he wanted to go.
Does anyone know he went?
He probably sold the pizza on the corner.
Food, which is not here.
So does anybody have Giovanni's number?
Yeah, do we have his number?
No, only you. Oh, his phone's dead.
My stomach.
Well, you know what? I'm sorry to say, he's probably lost.
Or he went home with my pizza.
If anybody knows Giovanni, he's about 6'2".
1.
6'1". Anybody knows Giovanni and he works for the Brooklyn Cafe, give us a call at 888-565-1470. And you will win a Harvest 20% off your meal. How's that?
Poor Giovanni. I see of all the things, I'm thinking Uber Eats. I told you where we always order from, and I'm thinking it's been an hour and a half.
Do you
Where's
know that
the food?
Anthony's Cold Pizza is right down the corner here?
We wanted Rotelli's.
Rotelli's? Rotelli's is in Boca.
They actually really wanted.
No, there's one in Boynton.
They really wanted Scuolavecchia is what they really wanted, but they're not open.
That's a bummer.
But we're going to go to Scuolavecchia. Scuolavecchia. We're going later today at 3 o'clock to check it out for remote.
You're going to have, you guys are going to have lunch at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Save your, you don't have to worry about calories, but yeah, you should go to Scuolavecchia for their pizza.
Well, they brought such delicious food in last week for our anniversary party. We're going to go down today, check out the lighting, and do a promo spot for them.
Yay.
They are so kind, and the food is so delicious, and I'm going to try and go there Saturday night for dinner. I have to call Sharon and see if I can get in. How many people does it hold?
About 60?
40.
40? Yeah, but with the outside, it's about another 20.
Yeah, that's true.
Haven't been there yet. They
Where
always
is
bring.
it?
I was just right down the street on Atlantic Avenue.
Across the Colony Hotel.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, I know where that is. Okay. I haven't been there.
Yum.
Unbelievable, unbelievable place. And they brought in pizza pies here for the birthday party, for the anniversary.
Gone.
Birthday party.
Birthday anniversary.
Whatever, it's a party.
Listen, the laughing you hear is somebody who had her radio television debut last week. You did very nice.
Last week was this week, wasn't it?
Yes, it was Monday night.
Was it Monday?
It was Monday.
It was sometime in the past. Sometime in the past. And you did a very nice job.
Thank you.
And you were on
I was
with.
a little nervous.
You looked a little nervous.
I was a little nervous because it's so easy to be on this side versus what you guys do. You make it look so easy. It's not.
But you had a great interview.
I did.
And she's been on TV and everything else, so she's sort of like played along with you. It's fantastic.
It's because we don't interview, we just talk.
Right. And that's
The hell do I don't even know what I'm talking about half the time.
No, he's talking about shaving buildings off when the airplane
It
lands in
wasn't
the
a
ocean.
building.
A mountain.
It's a mountain. It wasn't a building. It was. It was.
My mic has been turned off. I'm surprised they even heard me, but I'm live.
They might not have.
I'm sorry, I still can't hear you.
Thank you, Alana.
Okay, so what do we got cooking in the second hour?
This second hour, we've got some big news because Handcuffed Jamie is back on set. Handcuffs in place. Woo! It has been a long time that we've had Handcuffed Jamie on set, and
Holy
there's
smokes, she has handcuffs.
I don't know where they came from. I didn't bring them.
Dan.
Dan gave you that?
Dan left him here for her.
It's funny. You always deny. I can see that. But you brought yours and it has hair on it.
No, they were on set.
Those are furry. Those are
These were
somebody's
here. They were here for
That's
her.
a male's arms that you took off and you took all the hair off.
They were here for her, and Jamie's got some big announcements happening with CBD. And the reason I really wanted to bring you back is because we met with Smith Smiles, Tracy from Smith Smiles, and her daughter is the whole reason why Smith Smiles exists, because of her surgeries and what she has problems with walking and her muscles and her spine. And she didn't realize the benefits of CBD. She had only heard about it, and she thinks she needed a doctor's approval.
Right.
And it's different than medical marijuana. So I thought, if she doesn't know and she's so in this field of needing, really needing help for her child, then I thought we have to bring you back, because there has to be that many other people that don't know about it.
Right.
And then you told me there was a big release yesterday. I'm not even sure what the release was.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, we had a new product release yesterday. But yeah, that's what we do all day long, is basically educate people on the difference between marijuana and hemp, you know, CBD versus the THC, and going and getting your medical marijuana card. I mean, that's what I do all day long. People don't understand that it actually is two different plants, you know, the legalities behind it. And then we just had this release of the new product, which is going to take away all the stigma behind everything.
What is the name of the product?
The new product is called, it's Humulus Oil, Premium Humulus Oil.
Okay.
So it basically is taken, so it's not from the hemp plant or marijuana plant, it is taken from, it's called the Kyra Humulus flower. So it's basically what they make hops for beer out of.
Drink beer. No,
Why is it that you and Boo's always in the same sentence?
Sorry, Jamie.
No, it is. It's the same. Like, they're doing CBD infused beer now. It's
Are
like,
they really?
Oh yeah.
See,
it's
I
like
wasn't
just,
so far
no,
off.
not far off. You are not at all. Oh my gosh. So yeah. So that it comes from India for the past. Hasn't even been a decade yet. Scientists have been researching and studying and growing these humulus plants, specifically very high levels of CBD, not THC.
CBD more than hemp?
Yes.
So it's got more
it's
CBD.
a completely different product. So high concentrations of CBD mixed with terpenes, two different terpenes as well. So it's basically, you know, with the government, with legalities, we don't know what's going to go on. You know, we don't know what the future holds for, are they going to keep it a Schedule I drug, are they not, and how hemp is going to fall into that. So the company basically had taken upon themselves to find a non-cannabis CBD product.
Now, I got a question for you. On Monday, I was watching the news, and a commercial came out. And it is a government-approved medicine that you can take for epileptic attacks, for seizures. Call it for and they're explaining what we've been talking about now for close to a year, and it doesn't get you high. And now, this medicine has been used in South America for almost 3 years. Well, CBD now is in the hospitals. They're using it for seizures on children. On children. Because no, you don't get high on it. You're not going to get. You could take it until from here. You're not going to get high. That medicine that they're talking about, that's on the commercials, is that in the same family as this, or is this a little bit different?
The same family as a new product?
Yes,
no.
that's a new product.
No, it's
a
not.
whole different animal.
It's in the family of what we currently have, the CBD from the hemp plant.
For the seizures?
Yeah.
And you Cannaway carries that, yeah?
Well, this product right here, these two are our flagship products, and these are in Mexico, Brazil, and Paraguay.
Yes, they are.
In their hospitals as prescriptions, and they use this for children. Yeah, this is
the premium hemp oil, and that comes in.
This is a paste, so it's.
That's what you were taking in the capsules.
Yeah, you can put this in capsules or right under your tongue, but this is what they use.
Just the capsules.
Yeah.
It tastes a
very
little
earthy, weedy taste. Yeah,
No,
it's definitely got a kick. Put it in the capsules.
But let's educate people who don't know and that are listening the difference between hemp. I mean, we're going back to the basics.
Yep.
The difference between hemp and marijuana.
Yes. So hemp is a tall, lengthy, very sturdy plant. It is grown for very high levels of CBD, low levels of THC. The marijuana plant is a short, bushy, actually very fragile plant, grown for high levels of THC, low levels of CBD. So when you are going to a doctor, medical marijuana doctor, to get your card through the state, you are going to be given a product that comes from the marijuana plant. Is it going to have CBD in it? Yes. But it's always going to have a ratio of THC in it as well. So no matter what, you are still going to have that psychoactive side of things.
That means you get high.
You might get a little bit high.
You might get a little. Now, it could be like a 1-to-5 ratio, but, you know, it still comes from the marijuana plant, which is why you need the card, because that is
medical
illegal
marijuana.
unless you
But
have
the
your
funny, I'm gonna tell you, you know, I just don't understand this country sometimes, because people screaming at me, oh, you're gonna get high by taking something that doesn't get you high, and then you get a medical marijuana card, and you're gonna get high, but it's okay because you got a card, and then I go to the bar and I have 4 drinks and I'm even higher, and that's okay because you can drink it. So if you get permission to do it, it's okay. It makes no sense.
Actually, those are two different things, because the marijuana is going to give you a high, the alcohol is going to give you a low, and this is the problem, and that's what's happening in colleges. Is they got the highs, like they're doing from their Red Bull, and then they're getting the lows from some of these medications they're taking and the Adderalls, and therein lies the imbalance that the kids are ODing and people are having problems because your body can't take the highs and the lows, even though it's all now legal.
Yeah, but the problem is...
Right, you got alcohol legal, your medical marijuana is now legal, your Adderall is legal.
Well, wait a minute, let's remove this from the conversation, because drinking and doing marijuana, whether it's legal or not legal, whatever card you got, whatever, all of that stuff goes in a different category. You're not going to get high with this.
Well, the thing is, this is going to give you pain relief. This is going to help with seizures. This helps with inflammation. This helps with children with cerebral palsy. This helps with adults from chronic pain. And, I mean, you've got doctors that are putting it in their office because they're not having to prescribe narcotics. And now that all the new narcotic regulations have come down, and we had Dr. Schillinger on talking about the regulations, and doctors now have to take the new tests, and they have to look at everything. And they're really looking at how they prescribe medications. Now it's for the patient's benefit and it's for doctors and everything. But this will help with the inflammation, and there's no oversight because it really cannot hurt you. You cannot OD on CBD.
No.
You will not get high on CBD.
Right, because this is a whole thing about treating pain for neuropathy, for different things, seizures.
Yes.
All of that is different, but it's lumped into the conversation of let's get high. Whether we're high, low, or in between, let's get high. And then they group this into that, which I don't understand. Stop looking at my ear. I don't understand why it's grouped. That's the part I don't get.
Well, there's the politics behind it. The War of 1812 is where it all came from.
Is that what, because we had the War of 1812? Is
The 1812, the War of 1812, and all of you guys in there do the research so that I don't misquote this.
I don't believe
We were
her.
told, do you remember when you came here the first time? Valerie
Valerie
told us.
Valerie went through the whole story.
The War of 1812 was fought over the hemp plant, and all these regulations were put on farming and crops. And because of that, and cotton and hemp, because you can make clothing from hemp.
Everything's made, even cars are made.
So all of this goes back then, it all got lumped under this umbrella of marijuana and hemp, which in fact just goes way back to the political reasons of farming. And therein lies
And
the
out of
problem.
all of that, I really don't care. The bottom line is, if my kid has seizures, have you ever seen a child? I mean, John Travolta's son died in a tub because he had a seizure. And he drowned. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Okay, he drowned. And the reason I know this is because they assigned me to put together something for bathrooms that was a foam. And this thing was waterproof. You could put it everywhere. And they did it because it was a company, I don't want to say their name, they hired us to come up with this, right? The bottom line is, if you got something that works, stop beating it up. Why is it you can't pick on something else? I'll give you an example.
What? I don't think people understand.
Well, hold on. In Canada, marijuana is now legal on use, right? Here, it's not, because they got to figure out a way to make money on it.
It all comes down to money.
That's right. So I'm probably going to get shut down for Facebook, which is okay.
It all comes down to money, though. It does.
But let me ask you this. There is a drug. There's a doctor that's been on the set, and he told me about this drug they sell. It is $7,000 a month for this drug. It's used for the skin. He says if you use, he gave me an antidote, which I know somebody is using it, for $19 a year. $19 a year as opposed to $49,000 a year. And it's the pharmacy companies that control all of this. It's just ridiculous. Medicare, Medicaid, whoever they are, they pay for this stuff.
Yeah.
Actually,
Well,
that's
then-
actually we pay for that stuff.
Yeah,
And
we
then
end
you,
up-
and then
Hello.
you pay
It's not-
for it. You
yeah,
pay
just
for it.
as
big thing in the air that they pull money from.
That's
from our
right. They hit you with
taxes.
the taxes, and the IRS says you got to pay because we're going to take care of this
Right.
$49,000 a year
Stupid.
drug.
Well, that's why the government came out with that. Epidiolex is what it's called. They came out with that, and the price of that is going to be between $2,500 and $5,000.
Are
and
you
that's for like
serious?
2.5 milligrams of CBD. So it's made through sesame oil. It's got artificial flavoring in it. It's got alcohol in it. But they obviously the government believes in CBD because they came out with this product.
They believe in the money.
They
the
want to
CBD
make the
does.
money
That's right.
off of it. Okay.
$2,500.
They said $2,500 to $5,000.
So how is it that we can buy CBD from you, right? Mm-hmm. I don't think it's $2,500.
No.
How is it that we can do that and it's legal? Because you're on the air, right? You're
Yep.
FCC regulation. We are on the air.
And it's a legal company. We're going to come back with that information. Live, love,
No,
CBD. Give us a call. 888-565-1470. And we'll be right back. You can't even say that on air, can you?
No, I can't.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or CarmenCareLaser.com.
I got a guy. You need a guy? I got a guy. With VCard Global, all your contacts are in the palm of your hand. Never leave home without your business cards or brochures again. VCard is the ultimate marketing tool. No more printing cards or brochures. VCard fits in the palm of your hand and is always with you. VCard is a powerful networking tool that virtually promotes sharing and builds referrals for your business. VCard Global, the virtual business card. Hold your business in the palm of your hand. Contact Jennifer at jenn.vcardinfo.com, the world's most intelligent business card. I got a guy, jenn.vcardinfo.com.
Hey, Dawn, do you know what CBD is?
What is CBD, Freddy?
CBD is a cannabidiol. My goodness gracious, I'm Puerto Rican and I can announce that. Cannabidiol, which is found in the hemp plant. CBD can help regulate your mood, improve your sleep, reduce inflammation, and you know what? It even increases immunity.
Did you know that our internal systems are already made to receive the CBD? It's made of natural botanicals without any psychotropic effects. Do you know what that is?
I have no idea what that means.
It means you can get healthy without getting high.
That's right. Now, people come to the studio, we give them CBD, and what's the first thing they ask me? Can I drive home? I said, did you drive here? Yes. Well, then you're going to drive home. So if you want CBD and the experience to feeling better, reducing anxiety, what do you got to do?
Give him a call at 561-674-7446. It is the #1 legal and leading CBD company in the United States. Safe for all ages. Where do you visit, Freddy?
You visit livelovecbd.com.
livelovecbd.com. Tell them Dawn and Freddy sent you.
In this world of social media and cacophony of sound, how do you get noticed? How do you get heard? In a world of instant gratification, how do you find appreciation? It's time to be heard. Become a radiating magnet and allow the law of attraction to come fully into play. Being completely in the moment speaks louder than words and actions. It's time to become fully present. It's time to put Humpty Dumpty together again. Call or text 561-351-9134. Become your radiating self. Contact Clyde at 561-351-9134. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
And we're back.
And we're back on a CBD Travel Thursday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. We're talking CBD and really the benefits of it. CBD stands for?
Cannabidiol.
Which is what?
Which is a compound found in the hemp plants.
Is this like a test?
Well,
I know.
Because
I
people
feel like
are
I'm
listening and, we'll say, "What is have you heard of CBD?" And they say, no. And there are doctors that we talk to. Have you heard of CBD? No.
Doctors
and so many
say that too?
Yes.
Come
and they
on.
don't I'm telling
If
you.
a doctor tells you, I never heard of CBD, go get another doctor.
There are a lot of doctors because they're not trained in the CBD. They know what medical marijuana is.
Listen, I have a...
They know what THC is.
I have an important bulletin.
Yes.
If anybody's seen Giovanni, if you're hearing us at 95.3 FM, 1470 AM.
One of our interns is missing.
We want you to call because now we're worried. Nobody gets lost for an hour on a 4-mile drive.
And the food is still at the restaurant.
And the food is still there. So,
probably ingested it.
Now I'm a little concerned. So if you're listening on the radio, Giovanni, and you're lost, don't worry about it, buddy. Just call us, please, because I want to make sure you're okay.
888-565-1470. And CBD, how can people get a hold of you and the products?
We are online at livelovecbd.com, and you can also call me at 561-674-7446. I'm here locally. I'm around to talk to anybody, help answer any questions that you have, kind of guide you to the difference between products, and kind of let you make the choice.
And we're willing to do seminars and everything else for people. If companies want more information on this stuff, I mean, try it. If you're a diabetic, telling you try it. There's a lot of good stuff. You know, I mix the rubbing stuff. What's it called?
The salve.
Salve.
I just got it in a bottle.
I don't know what it's called. I mix the salve in my feet, and I do it every night, 15, 20 minutes, and I put an oil blend to it to keep it going. And then I go to Carmen Laser. I'm going to tell you, my sugar's down. It was 108 the other day. I was wondering if I should even continue the insulin, but it's down. The pain in my legs are gone. It's just ridiculous. And I don't know why. I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you it's going to cure anything. I'm just telling you, for me, it works. So give it a try and let us visit you and everything else.
And we've had Nadine Kirby on and her son David, and they started Light It Up Green, which is for muscular dystrophy, and David has Duchenne's. He's 23. He was diagnosed at the age of 3, and he has had spinal surgery, and he has rods, and he is fused, and he is full assist in a wheelchair, and you've seen him. He's on oxygen, and the CBD is the only thing truly that helps him. Really? Because it helps with his seizures, it helps with his contractures, it gives him the mobility to move his wheelchair because he's got very limited mobility. And she listens all the time, and David wouldn't be able to even do the limited amount that he can physically do without being on CBD.
And she sent the message on Facebook, and yes, how is David feeling? Because she said nobody seems to say, how's David? How's he doing? We hope he's feeling better. Give us a call, let us know. You know, you always have a home here. All right, I also want to introduce the rest of the panel in here on this conversation. Get closer to the mic there.
Dun, dun, dun.
We've got Dawn DeMarco with us, always our fun guest, and we've got Patty.
Yeah.
Patty, what did you? I don't even know your last name.
I know. I don't even. I'm trying to remember everybody. I just met everybody literally
She's the
an hour ago.
meatloaf lady.
Yeah, I'm the meat Patty. What's Patty Russo?
Patty
The
Russo.
meat Patty.
Do you know what she sounds like?
Who?
JoJo.
Yeah, the
Right?
raspy.
Yeah, she has that singer's voice.
Yeah,
JoJo.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
You guys, yeah.
Well, they say you have like I don't know how many twins or whatever on. So is that
Your
one?
voice.
Yeah.
You don't look alike.
You don't look
Some
like
people
her,
used
so
to
you
say I
sound
sound
like
like the nanny. It's like,
Yeah, you do.
no.
A little
Oh,
bit.
Mr. Sheffield. Oh
could
my God.
Holy smoke.
That's scary. Oh my gosh.
That's real. You know what? I got a quick crazy story. I got to tell you. I was on I was in Malta, and I actually had this girl. We were all on a ship. We took a cruise through the Mediterranean. There's no fish because they blow them all up out of the water. You can never find fish or at least around Malta. Sorry, and I had the girl. She believed me. I said, you know, Fran Drescher. I said, the voice. I go, it's really not her voice. I go, it's my voice.
You did the
And
voice over.
yeah, I said, it's my voice. They dub it in. So she's introducing me to all these people.
Stay close to the mic.
She
Okay.
said that's on 2, 1, 2.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
That-
crazy.
That's a great story. And people actually, if you
They
put on
believed
a-
it, yeah.
And she has dark hair, right, the
Yeah.
nanny?
Yes.
Oh, you
We should do a movie together. Fran, call me, honey, huh?
No. I'm going to give credit to Essential Susan. You brought on your friend.
I did. She's my
And
dear friend.
It's a good thing she's a shy lady.
Yeah, she's very shy.
Because she wasn't shy, I think I just get up and walk out of here. Now,
And you should hear her real voice, her singing voice.
well, we're gonna
That's
get there.
special.
We're gonna get there. Now, tell us a little bit about, because you're like the person that writes her name. We have to figure out who you are. Tell us a little bit about your past.
What was that, to tell the truth?
Yeah.
Or is that my past? Well, I created my past. I mean, I was one of these, I know I always wanted to be a singer. And magically, everything, you know, it's the power of, you know, intention and affirmation and all of that. And my semi-big break came out when Dick Clark had this show called the USA Music Challenge. So it was like that pre-Star Search type of thing. So I answered the ad in Backstage Magazine. And, you know, ABC Television, I mean, I lost in my category. They put girls, like a rapper, a rocker, and a torch singer, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, I got to do one of my songs on the show. And then from that, I answered, which my big break came when I answered an ad in the Village Voice. And it was for a rock singer that wanted a female vocalist with comedic timing and an open mind.
Well, there you go.
And it was Meatloaf. And I answered an ad for that, and then, and it was right when.
So what'd you do for Meatloaf?
But I won't do that. No, I did the audition, and
you were one of his singers?
I was his lead vocalist for 20 years.
For 20 years.
Yeah.
For 20 years.
20 years is a long time.
Oh my God.
So if you
now
could, if you could,
meatless, vegetarian now.
She's vegan now.
I'm a vegan.
She's vegan.
I was the meat patty, now I'm a vegetarian.
I just want you to know I'm gonna be nice.
Go.
But so are you and him still friends?
We haven't spoken in a while now.
Really?
No.
Well, we have to call him. I got his number.
Yeah, I got his number too.
I'm pretty sure you
That's
do.
why we're not talking.
I'm pretty sure.
20, and you should also sing backup for Cher.
Cher, and that's crazy story with that, big throwing out affirmations. Yeah, and I mean, she was my idol. We have the same birthday, and I could imitate Cher. And it was one of these moments that I just happened to be on a flight and met up with friends, and one of the guys happened to be Cher's keyboard player. And I was like, man, if she ever needs a backup singer, I go. And, you know, you don't expect to get that phone call, and I did.
How long did you back up for Cher?
I did, what was it, like two or 3 years in Vegas, and then I did
Caesar's Palace.
Yeah, at
Wow.
Caesar's. Yep. And then I went to Moscow and Dagestan with her.
Really?
To do these one-offs. Crazy. Yes, I'd never
What kind
been
of
to Russia.
person is Cher?
She's awesome. She's crazy. Well, she said to me as soon as she found out that we share the same birthday, unintended, she came up to me and she's like, May 20th? And I was like, yeah. She goes, you know where? I was like, I know.
That's the way she talks. Now, did you know? Did you know her husband?
I met Sonny when I was doing a '70s show with Meatloaf, you know, he's Sicilian. We were talking a bit, you know, Italian. Yeah, so I got to meet him as well. Yeah.
What kind of personality was he?
It was awesome. This was funny. Here we go. Always a story.
Always a story.
Storyteller. So we're hanging out backstage, and they had the guys from the Dukes of Hazzard. I think Richard Marx was there, and Florence Henderson. And just as I'm, you know, chatting away, talking about Italian food and all of that, we hear this boom, and all of a sudden, through this door, all this mud comes. I mean, mud oozing out of this, and it was a bathroom. This guy comes out completely covered head to toe with goo, except for his glasses. And it was like, what the hell happened? Apparently he hung his clothes up on I think this was the Greek Theater, if I'm not mistaken, in LA. He hung his clothes up on the pipe and burst the pipe. Yeah, for the water sprinklers.
Oh, geez.
But the guy was completely covered. So I was like, oh, it's nice meeting you, Sonny. Gotta go. Because we didn't know what the hell was coming through the floor. So everybody's like...
So that was Sonny full of all that garbage.
Oh, my God.
What a memory.
Yeah,
Sonny.
That's how I met her.
Sonny.
Sonny, thank you for the flood you gave me.
So what are you doing now? And
Well,
besides stand-up comedy, get closer to the
No,
mic.
I
There's a
keep
radio
leaning
station.
back.
She's Italian. She has to talk with her.
I know. It's
I'm Italian too.
I mean,
Smash, bang, boom.
you sang in front of millions of people.
What are you doing now?
What are you
What am
doing
I doing now? Well, for a while, I've been taking care of my mom. So
Oh, you're
now,
a caregiver now.
Yeah, and but now that I've sorted after, I think we're on our 4th primary care, 3rd cardiologist. Now that I've got things sorted, now I can get back to doing what I do.
So what are you gonna do? What do you do?
Well, I'm kind of putting it together as I go along.
What do you want to do?
I've been writing a show.
Writing a show?
Writing a show, yeah.
Well, this one jumps right into the deep end of the pool.
Yeah.
Why not? You got to go big or go home, right?
What kind of show? A comedy?
Well, it's autobiographical comedy. It's called Shh, It Happens. If you get the spelling on that.
Very nice.
Shh, It Happens.
That is very nice.
Yes.
Phenomenal.
Shh, It Happens. Say that really fast.
And have you done a sizzle? Have you promoted it?
No, I haven't, because I'm still, every time I get out there to try to get back out, the doctors pull me back, and I'm back in the hospital with my mom.
And how is Mom?
She's doing great, thank you.
Is she home?
Thank God, yes,
Is she
is.
home?
She is.
And how old is your mom?
She's 84.
Really? I mean, it's
Rockin'.
funny because everybody that Susan knows, they bring
Taking
in,
care of their moms.
they
We
bring
got our
in-
mamas. Well, that's it. That's what we do.
All right,
Caring people.
That's it.
Jackie in Syracuse, what is going on?
Did we find
Please,
him?
does anyone have a mic? Because we really need to hear
What
the
happened?
saga of the pizza.
Okay, so when I called the pizza place, I told them to call me when he picks it up.
Right.
Yes.
And so we were on our way, and then Giovanni called me, and he was like, "Oh, I just got a little lost." And I was like, "A little."
It's been an hour.
Like a 20-minute drive. It's been over an hour. So he has it.
And he's on his way back.
I believe so.
I believe he'll be here by 4 o'clock because if he got that far to get lost, he's going to get that far to come back.
Note to self, delivery.
Note to self.
You guys clearly haven't worked with me long enough to understand the benefits of how I
Note
eat.
to self, don't send a guy that lives the furthest to get the pizza. It's like sending me. You send me, I'll see you tomorrow. Seriously.
Well, we thought he went home, and we were like, unbelievable. But
He got lost.
He didn't get
He's a good kid.
Don't mess with a hungry crew. What's up, Michelle?
We got a hungry crew. He's a good kid. More of the pizza saga. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Maybe by then we'll get some food. 888-565-1470, and we will be right back.
I am Crunchy because knowledge is power. Crunchy is a revolutionary line of safe and high-performing toxin-free cosmetics that are redefining beauty. You no longer have to sacrifice your health for your beauty or your beauty for your health. Be conscious about what are in your cosmetics and how they affect your body. Contact me at 703-509-2592 or explore at crunchywithanI.com/Liz Sant, LIZSANDT. Again, it's 703-509-2592.
What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening to higher level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283.
Discover how you can unleash your body's natural regenerative power with Liquid BioCell. A scientifically proven, holistic anti-aging supplement, Liquid BioCell redefines the way we age and how we perform. Formulated with an exclusive collagen and hyaluronic acid combination, Liquid BioCell supports joints, muscle fitness, and restores youthful skin from within. Contact Renata at 561-306-7176 or visit 4health4beautyonline.com. Anti-aging from the inside out. Call today, 561-306-7176.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
And we're back.
And we're back to the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
I have to ring the bell
like
because
that?
everybody gets into a conversation. and when she's in the room,
I know, I'm dead.
she just... Just saying.
I snort more when I drink, though. That's
me too.
Yeah.
Right? When you have a few drinks,
Oh
you
my
snort.
God.
She was drinking before her debut. They had a bottle of champagne. People actually asked me if you practiced that. And,
What, the snorting?
The snort. I says no. She
No,
doesn't.
I just
It's
do
just
it.
a natural thing. That
It
comes
is. It just comes out.
She even gave me this commemorative
Your plaque.
plaque.
That says, if you're not going to snort, why even laugh?
Right. And I love that it's on like a shingle.
It's like the show you're writing, SH.
It happened.
Yes, it happens on a shingle. It happens on a shingle. Right?
Right?
There's a Navy
Yeah, you
piece.
can tell I grew up with my parents from New York.
I gotta tell you something though, not for nothing, but poor Paul. He is so covered in glitter. When he was talking to me, I'm laughing here. It was falling off his face. I mean, it's like a sandcastle on him.
But you know, all he has to do is sit here and there's glitter.
It's everywhere.
Even if I don't even put out my Dawn dust, it's just, I'm telling you, it just emanates from my
Dude,
pores.
I saw how much you sprayed out. Like my coffee glitters. The coffee's not supposed to glitter.
I would absolutely love. Did you see the post I put on about the glitter in the coffee?
I didn't.
I need to learn how to do that. We have our whole book nook over here. You know, Michelle came in yesterday, Michelle Spears, and she actually sat down with a cup of
She started
coffee,
reading.
a piece of cake, and had a book.
That's true.
You're kidding.
I'm telling you.
People actually read.
Oh, actually read from our book nook.
Yeah, they actually come in here and read.
She actually did. She came in, she had some coffee, a piece of cake.
Michelle
so
made
come
sure
on down.
that she knew the whole world knew that she read.
1440 North Federal Highway. Our coffee cart and our book nook are now officially open. We will be here next week. Tomorrow we're going to be at Conscious Co-op at the Wyndham Hotel, which is second floor. Farmer's Table with Noah Crane and 75 plus of like-minded healers and energy work and just people trying to get to know each other and just live their highest and best self.
And tomorrow we're going to have a bunch of cameras. We're going to open up. The crew is going to come out with cameras all over the place. I think we're going to shock everybody.
They're going to have all their shirts on, so you'll be able to find our crew. The Brooklyn Cafe crew will be in the house. The shirts are coming, so thank you to Tees for Humanity for all of that. If you need any T-shirts or promotional items made, contact them at teesforhumanity.com.
Why are you laughing?
Sorry. No,
Was
the way
she
she
yawned?
yawned, it was like.
Did you see
Sean.
the one behind me yawn?
No.
I'm missing my shoulder.
We
I
got-
think he swallowed my shoulder.
Sean, John,
He must
Yawn,
be
Jonathan.
starving.
Even I'm hungry now just waiting for all this
Did
pizza.
anybody find him? Is he coming back?
Well, who knows how long it's going to take it.
I bet you I go to
Syracuse.
Anthony's Pizza down the street and I bring back a pie before he gets here.
Syracuse, can you please add everybody's name to that long text that we keep having?
Yeah,
It would be
give
so
me
much
names?
easier.
I'd like to know who I'm talking to.
You want real names, or you want what you call them?
You better give me what I call them because I don't know who. They were just talking to. They were talking to movies.
Carrie.
I don't know who that. I said to tell them who's that.
We've got such a great crew working with us, and like I said before, if you have a business that you're looking to promote, we've got this crew that will go on location, put a segment together, put a 30-second, a minute clip on location. We're going to be at School of Vecchia next week recording for them and see who we can bring in from the gang.
That's
and
right.
Sharon and Sean, again, have been so kind to us and such amazing food. That day we had 2 Johns, 2 Seans, and 2 Dawns. It was a little confusing last Thursday on the 7th.
I hate it when she says
Son
two.
John John. Son John John.
I hate when she says 2 John.
He does. He said, I don't get that.
Why?
The Village Voice.
John.
Yeah.
The Village Voice. When I went to NYU, I used to read the Village Voice religiously.
It worked.
The Village Voice was the craziest paper ever created. In the back of it was all pornographic material.
Oh, I didn't get that far back. I mean, I went to the classifieds.
But they were there too.
Oh, jobs wanted.
But in New York, you know how you read a newspaper, the New York Post, not the Times, that was a different day, but the Daily News, the Post, and the Village Voice, you start from the back forward.
That's it.
Right?
Absolutely.
I read magazines backwards like that.
But this is every single day. Every New Yorker opens
Reads it
up the
backwards.
back first because of the sports and works backwards. Except for the Village Voice. Because when you open up the back, there's all these core girls and places you can visit. And I used to say, well, this is kind of interesting. And then you find the articles because they didn't carry too much sports.
We had someone here last week, I think Susan brought her in, and she talked about the extended stay motel she used to work at. Was it Susan? Someone else brought her in, right? She called it extended stay?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
Deny, right?
Was it called an extended stay?
She brings this chick who has ownership of a motel on one of the bridges in New York. I'm not going to say which one. And she was the owner. And she remember for 30 years? 30 years, 35 years?
She said it wasn't even her who brought her in.
Don't speak English.
Maybe this woman just came in off the street.
But check this out. She goes, I know you. She goes, I know you. I know you. And I'm like, how do you know these people?
She knew
I
all different
remember
people here.
they had these short stay and short stay. So I'm like,
oh wow, no way.
Yeah, true story, right? Were you hear the story?
It was Thursday at our.
Wasn't she with you? The blonde. Who was she with? The blonde, your friend.
I thought she was one of the artists, and then Freddie said
I
no.
know
She came
you.
with Susan, and she looked at a few people here at our party
know you.
and said, "I know you.
I remember
work-
you.
I own this, and you were here for this short stay and this short stay." And everyone's face went whoop. That was funny.
I'm sure she has some stories to tell.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, you should hear what she was telling me. You see that lady? I know her. And you want to know why? I said, I really don't. I really don't. But she was blowing my mind. The memory on her. She's your friend.
Yeah.
Somebody's friend.
And the funny thing is, she knew exactly what they were wearing, what room they were
one of
in, and
those.
this.
How long they were there.
One of those.
And this went back years. This
I mean,
wasn't
this is-
recent.
This is like 40, like 30 years ago.
Not funny.
What kind of
Who
a-
was she
that's
here with?
not
I don't
photographic
know.
memory. What is it? Or is it photographic? Is it photographic when everybody can remember every? I think Mary Lou Henner has that she can
Does she?
pick things.
I think it's a New York thing because you just don't write things down because you don't want a record of anything, so you have to remember it in your mind, right? Because there's a
You don't
thing.
want to have it in writing, right?
You know, there was this woman that was arrested for having all these names in a book, and if you don't have them in a book,
yeah.
then there is
Oh,
no
yeah.
proof of
That's the
anything.
manner of New York?
Yeah, that would be it. You know, I really try and clean things up here, but nope. We're not
Well,
going
you're the
there.
one that brought up the chick.
We still don't know her name.
you
and
brought
we
her up again.
We didn't mention where she worked.
I'd like to know who she was here with.
Find out. I'll go back on the day.
I think it was you.
No.
Yeah, it was you.
I'll go back on the day and see.
Oh, you brought the meat guy.
He
Yeah,
was
he didn't show up.
And Evelyn.
Oh, she brought 2 meats.
He was
Today.
supposed to be here today.
The meat patty.
Listen, there's a guy who sells meats, and I guess we could pull out his card. He didn't show up today, but
Says
I
meat week.
look.
She keeps bringing in meat.
You know the funny thing. Yeah,
Meat
there it
guy.
is.
I'm very prepared.
It's a meat. I'm sure you were, because you were in an interview.
Chicken, duck, and quail fresh eggs.
I was at his farms. That was a trip.
Oh, we
Were
should
you?
go to the
I went
farm,
to the
Freddie.
farm in Ocala. Yeah, and it was
Yeah,
amazing.
we're gonna go to
Let's
the
go to the
Ocala
farm.
farm. Yeah,
Let's
you
go to
go.
the farm.
I'll send the crew out to you. And then you can
skip that trip.
Ever see like Private Benjamin or something? Be like me walking through a farm in stilettos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see you going down like a stiletto. Be all over. You're like Sonny Bono with the pipe.
But we have to give Jan a call because we don't know what happened to him.
I didn't know he was coming, but
From Summerfield, Florida, local pasture-raised, humanely treated, hormone and antibiotic-free. Sounds like a win-win.
Humanely treated means you get to eat it.
Now you don't have to be vegan anymore. You can go back on meat.
There
you have it.
Oh, that's right. You stopped eating meat, right?
Actually, I did. Yeah, I mean, literally.
Come on, you gotta.
Yeah, literally.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. You stopped eating meat. So what are you, vegan now? No milk, no cheese.
No, I do that. I mean, it was just.
You
it
just don't
happened.
eat meat.
That's it.
I mean, what?
Yeah.
You eat fish?
I
chicken?
don't, every so often, yeah.
So wait, this comedy act that you do, are you like
Well, this
hired or anything?
No,
This is just her.
I'm rewriting. I'm,
I think we should do a comedy show with you.
I have
Right?
the whole thing. I used to create like for the Meatloaf shows when we did Paradise because that was like a big production. Sometimes it was like 40 freaking minutes long, and the crew used to take bets on how long. I mean, it was like the freaking show.
Who put
was
it
like,
together, you or him?
Oh well, I would come up with. I came out one time on the concept. So I'd come out on roller skates.
So you wrote it?
I was I'd come up with it.
Can you imagine putting her with JoJo on a show?
No, I couldn't.
Oh my God.
I would leave.
It would be non-radio.
I would leave.
Maybe she can sing for us before we go out.
Can you sing for us on key like this? Can you do a little?
Sure. Yeah. What would I be singing?
Now let me ask you a question. Meatloaf's shirt, that thing that he's famous for, the oversized. You dress him up?
No, that was a professional with all the
what the hell was
lace,
that?
the fringe. Yeah, that was a professional.
I'm sitting next to you.
I know fringe. Yeah. Sounds like second word.
He does the piano on the set.
And he's back.
Hey.
Oh my God, who's that?
Gio, we were worried about
Giovanni,
you.
we were worried about you. Okay? He's good.
He's
You probably
good.
heard me say. So he was wearing that shirt, and they were making fun of him on Saturday Night Live, right?
Yeah, but but it worked.
Thank you, Gio.
It worked because
is there anything I remember?
everybody was doing it, and all the tribute acts. So I mean, the stylist
So
was kudos.
why was he called Meatloaf? Where did that
He's
come
got like 5 different, stories. He
But
said
what's
his
the real
father
story?
called him. I don't know which one, honestly. I
You must have heard them all.
Yeah, well, I heard, it's like the doctor says, oh, what's it look like a piece of meat? Or it's his father said this, and his football coach said that. So I don't know.
Who helped him write the music? You?
No, he doesn't. Jim Steinman.
Really?
Jim Steinman is the writer.
He's the writer.
Do you miss singing?
I'm still.
Where are you singing? Where are you?
Where are you singing?
Well, I just finished. I'm
And
singing
don't tell
in
me
the
the
shower
top.
right now.
Yeah, yeah. I knew that was coming. The
La
top.
la la la. But
Somebody put
no, I
a
miss-
set
I mean,
together. Let's get a shower.
It's been I know. I'm getting, like I said, taking care of my mom just took up every time. I was making attempts to go meet up with musicians down in Miami, and I just landed on more. This is all new to me. Trying to hook up with people, trying to get musicians that are not out on the road because, I'm not going to say that I'm not going to go back out on tour, but with what's happening now, I'm here now, and Mom's doing good, and I don't want to leave.
Well, it's funny
So I'm
because
gonna be here.
so you're gonna stay in Florida.
I'm staying.
It's funny because you have a future in comedy and you do very well in projection and singing. We're gonna hear about it right
Well,
now.
this is why with the show, I want to get I was writing the show, and I have the songs. I mean, I have.
Can you
the
sing a
songs
little
written.
something for us? You pick something. Something you like. Without putting you on the spot.
Well, what? Yeah, put me on the spot. Pick the song. It's easier because my brain can't.
Paradise.
Oh God,
that's a hard.
Wait,
That's
pick
a long one.
She says pick a song. Okay, which song do you like?
4 minutes later.
All right, listen.
All right,
Joe,
Patty's going to take us out.
All right, here we go.
Joe, watch your levels. Okay, here we go.
Patty's going to take us out. We will see you Monday, same time, same place. Joe, just let Patty run it till the end. Tomorrow we'll be on location at Conscious Co-op, Live Love CBD, and it's all yours, Patty.
See you.
Stop right there. I gotta know right now. Before we go any further, do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life? Will you take me away? Will you make me your wife? I gotta know right now. Before we go any further, do you love me? Will you love me forever? Woo! Ovaries and out.
Now Not for nothing. But she's scared I gotta go to the bathroom. She scared the hell out of me.
Have a great day, everyone. Be
Now
kind
you
to
know
each
why
other.
I'm going back over here.
We'll see you Monday, same time, same place.
And don't be late and take your medication.
Bye-bye.
I was lip syncing with you.
Art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Health and Vitamin Concepts can help balance you through an innovative, non-invasive biomeridian assessment that measures the energetic properties of your body and naturally corrects the imbalances. Offering a complete thyroid and nutritional profile, Health and Vitamin Concepts identifies the specific vitamins and minerals and the exact amount your body needs. Call for more information at 561-392-8448 or visit online at healthandvitaminconcepts.com.
Well, that's about it for today, and even though Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 1 p.m. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddy S. will bring you more goodwill next time. Although today's show was live, you can follow the cafe on Facebook at Brooklyn Cafe. To rewatch every minute of the show, call 866-224-5422 to talk with Dawn and Freddy S. after the closing, or to leave an order for fun for the next show. Have a meaningful day. The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station. It's